Hi guys, how's it going? I hope everyone is doing well whenever you see this. This is going to be a general reading for Pisces for May 1st through May 15th. I'm sorry, through May 16th. So it is a general reading, so it can cover anything like love, work, friends, family, health, etc. So always take it how it resonates for you if it does. And if it doesn't resonate and you know your birth time, you can always get a free birth chart online to find out your other placements, for instance, your sun, rising moon, and Venus signs. And then always feel free to check out some of my other zodiac videos on my channel as well to get a more well-rounded picture of what your story is. Okay. So with that being said, I also want to say that whenever you see this message, it is meant for you, since time is fluid and relative. So for instance, this message can resonate 6 months in the past or 6 months in the future, 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days, a year from now, a year in the past. Okay, so it really all depends and it's up to you. All right. And I also want to say too that when you watch or find out your birth time and you find out your other placements, this video can resonate for you even if you're not a sun, rising, moon, or Venus placements for Pisces. So always feel free to, explore other videos and check that out as well. All right. What else was I going to say? Oh, yes, the photo. So if you're not watching this live and you want to pull up the picture of all the cards while you watch or listen, or you just want to look at the picture at a later time, you can find out how to do that in the description box below, or you can go onto my website, MalesseaMagicLight.com. Once there, find the Facebook link, and then on Facebook, just scroll down and find the Pisces reading, and the first comment will be one photo of all the cards here. All right. Last thing too, if you haven't already subscribed and you want to subscribe, it is free and it does help my channel. It just notifies you when I put out new videos. So if you want to do that, you can just click on the bottom bell on the right side and make sure it's blue and active. Okay. All right, let's get into your reading here, Pisces. So I'm going to do a quick sound bell for some general healing and grounding for the reading. So if you want to, you can take a deep breath in and out. Yes, Nefertiti, that's my kitty cat. Or you can just listen. All right. Shh, I know. I think Nefertiti is a Pisces. Okay. All right. Okay, Pisces, let's get into your reading. And I wanted to say, if you're new, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. So I have a new or different tarot deck I'm using for the main 6 cards in this last set of readings that I've been doing. So this is the Ancestral Path tarot deck. Okay, so the main 6 cards here, we're going to start with that and then get into your confirmation cards, and at the very end, a few oracle cards. Okay, so Pisces, let me set my timer here. All right, so you have the Temperance card upright, 8 of Cups upright, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, 10 of Swords upright, the 8 of Swords in reverse, and 9 of Swords in reverse. Sorry, let me just make sure my music is okay. There we go. If it gets too quiet, sometimes the dogs get stupid. So anyway, Pisces, now this is a beautiful way to start your reading off here because you have the Temperance card. Okay, so this could be you, Pisces, could be the person you're dealing with or people you're dealing with or your general environment or situation. Okay, but it looks like a very balanced, patient energy here. Okay, and you see that with this woman here pouring some water from one bowl into the other. And then she also has one foot on land and one foot in the water. So it's one foot in the 3D and then another foot in the 5D. So the physical world and the spiritual world, the conscious and the subconscious. Okay. And this could also be for some of you guys, since it is a Temperance card, Pisces, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you have a lot of Sagittarius in your chart. Okay, but it's not for everyone, right, since it is a general reading. But it could just be that energy I was talking about, a lot of balance, a lot of patience, a lot of controlling of your emotions, okay, and having the ability to go between both the worlds. All right, Pisces. Now, it seems like, with your second card here, you have the Eight of Cups in the upright position. This talks about you could have stepped away from something. You didn't want to make a decision, whether good or bad, right or wrong, right? But you just needed to take a break from something, okay? So you see that in this card, this person is turning away from all of these cups, okay? And so the cups represent emotions, okay? So there could have been something that you were dealing with that was quite heavy, whether it was good or bad, right? But you just needed to take a break before making your next action. So this is not an action card, it's an observation card, okay? And you see this person kind of looking towards this Stonehenge type monument in the background and the moon in the background. Now, the only thing I would say with this card is for some people, if you take this card to the extreme, but I don't feel like it is, and I don't see it depicted like that in this deck. Some decks, they show a little bit of like escapism energy, running away from your problems, but I don't see it as that. I just see it as taking a break, okay? And really thinking about your next move here. And this could be energy around this week that we're in now and kind of leading up into this upcoming weekend we have here. I'm not sure why my music just stopped on me. I was having a little bit of internet problems earlier, and there we go, and computer problems. But anyway, hopefully we're good now. All right, so Pisces, continuing here. Your third card here is kind of where things get a little more difficult maybe, okay? Because you have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position, okay? Pisces, so this talks about potentially by the end of this week or this upcoming weekend, you could feel like things aren't going in your favor. It's not the right time for something. It could just be stagnant energy. Okay, so this could be you yourself, Pisces, or the person or people you're dealing with, or your general environment or situation. Okay, so this is, basically the energy I'm talking about when it's in the reverse, but right side up, you see here the planets and you see the zodiac signs a little bit here. So the Wheel of Fortune also talks about the changing of seasons, right? The passing of different energies through positive, negative, masculine, feminine, kind of like a yin-yang energy, okay? But something is out of flow here, or isn't the right time, or has just stopped and there's some stagnant energy. And usually when that happens, it's for a reason, right? Even if it's not like the funnest energy. But because it also follows the Eight of Cups upright, you are taking this break or walking away from something and getting more into an observation mode where you're thinking about your next decision. So then when you see this stagnant energy, it kind of makes sense if you're still in that observation mode, more towards this upcoming weekend. Now, your fourth card here, Pisces, is the Ten of Swords in the upright position. This talks about during this observation time, this stepping away from everything, right? Where suddenly you start feeling the stagnant energy, and then it kind of brings up some things that you needed to heal before, okay? Or again, right? It's because the Ten of Swords talks about some type of anxiety, overthinking, worry, depression, lower vibrational vibes, or just exhaustion, something keeping you up late at night. And you see that here with this kind of like samurai warrior figure and all of the swords going down. When the swords in tarot are going down, it represents those things. But doesn't last for long, as literally your next card here, Pisces, your fifth card, is the Eight of Swords in the reverse position. So it seems like maybe at the first part of the second week of May, you feel this anxiety, worry, overthinking, right? Exhaustion. And then more towards maybe the middle of the week or so, or just a little bit right after, you're going to get that mental clarity back, okay? Because here the swords are up. Even though the card is in the reverse, that's what you want because the swords are now up. So mental clarity will come back to you. And you're going to get it again, double time, okay? So it looks like for you, Pisces, this second week of May, there's going to be a lot of releasing and clearing energy for you, purifying energy, and getting all of your mental clarity back because you have it again. Another Swords card in the reverse position, which is what you want, okay? So right here, she's stressed out. All this stuff is on her mind and over her head, and then you're going to let it go, okay? So you're letting it go times 2, okay? So that's why there's going to be a lot of releasing, purifying, getting back your mental clarity, your mental balance. Okay, so that's really beautiful. And I feel like that's what is needed for you definitely during this time. All right, so now we're going to get into your tarot confirmation cards here, Pisces. So you have the Emperor in the reverse position as your first. Your second is 6 of Pentacles upright, and your third is 9 of Swords in reverse. So you actually have, and we'll go more in order and talk about it again briefly at the end, you have 9 of Swords twice in the reverse. Look at all of that releasing and mental clarity, letting go, right? Beautiful. Okay, but let's go in order here. So Pisces, with your first confirmation card, the Emperor in the reverse, okay? It's confirming the Temperance upright and the 10 of Swords. So this is basically telling us that in the recent past, this could be your energy, right, or someone else's, or the environment, where somebody wasn't feeling in their power, not feeling support or very strong or courage, or their defenses were down in some way, okay? And this could be why we have the 10 of Swords, and then the worry comes in, the anxiety and the overthinking that you're going to later let go, okay? Now, for some of you guys, it could also be when the Emperor is up in the upright position, just for reference, okay? This is like a father figure. Sorry, let me turn that down. This is like a father-like figure who, the only negative thing you can say about the card is that he could be stuck in his ways, right? Look at his posture. He's like, doesn't even really care anymore, right? So when it is in the reverse position, for some of you, you have to take it how it resonates, right? It could be that now you're going to start being more open and not stuck in your ways, okay? Because being stuck in your ways and being not lazy, but not having the normal like passion and courage that you used to have, that was like really stressing you out, okay? So once you start to be more open to doing things in a different way and finding your passion again, and your courage again, this will bring the Temperance energy of, okay, now I have more balance. Like I know when I need to be the Emperor, like strong and set in my ways, but I know also when I need to, reverse that and balance it with being more open, okay, listening to other people's advice, going between the worlds, having a balance, balancing my emotions, all of those things. All right. Now, before we go forward, there was another thing I wanted to talk about with the Emperor card in the reverse position. Sorry. Okay. So my spirit guides tell me kind of when to talk about what was on the top and the bottom of each of your decks here. So they wanted me to talk about the first part with the Emperor in reverse. Okay. So this is the Llewellyn deck, the one with the yellow border. So what was on the top of the deck was Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and what was on the bottom was the Magician upright. Okay. And this represents energy from the recent past, or that it's still kind of lingering around underneath your reading, okay? And when we put it together with the Emperor in the reverse position, excuse me, this shows us that in the recent past, Pisces, there could have been some type of small communication that you gave or someone gave to you, or a small opportunity from the universe, but it wasn't well received, or it was put on hold, okay? And this could have been what caused you to not feel support around you, not feel in your power, your Emperor power, start to doubt yourself, okay? Or if the communication that came through from someone else or from you or from the universe, right? If it came through and it was put on hold, this could have been something like, okay, maybe this isn't for me because I keep trying to do it this way and the stubborn Emperor way, and it's not working. So now I need to be open to learning something new and not be so set in my ways. Okay, so either way, however it goes for you, then you have the Magician, okay? Beautiful energy of being able to manifest whatever you want in the 3D and the spiritual world, okay, the material and the spiritual world. And being confident, having all the tools that you need, right? He's standing in front of his altar. He's very abundant with all the greenery around him, okay? And that's some very nice energy. All right, so moving forward. Your second confirmation card here, Pisces, is the Six of Pentacles upright, and it's confirming the Eight of Cups upright, which is your second card, and the Eight of Swords in the reverse, your fifth card here. So the Six of Pentacles energy has a balance to it as well, just like the Temperance card, but in a different way, right? So she's literally holding the justice balance scales, okay? And you see this woman giving some money to these children on the side of the road, okay? Maybe she doesn't have a lot of money. She only has 6 pentacles. She doesn't have 10, but she still wants to give back. And she trusts that the universe will give her something back in return for helping someone, okay? So it's almost a charity card too, but it's not just about money. You can give back your time, your energy, your knowledge, whatever it may be, okay? So this, when it's confirming the Eight of Cups, it's basically saying that maybe you walked away from a very emotional situation, whether good or bad, and you took that time to observe and get into your intuition and not make a decision very quickly. But also when you turned away and when it's the observation mode, you wanted to give back to others because it helped you figure yourself out in a way, okay? So when you help other people and you're grateful for what you have, then that's going to be brought back to you again. Also, when you're helping other people that need something that you can give and provide and it won't make you completely destitute, right? That's also going to give you more mental clarity. Oops, this way. All right. Now, your last confirmation card here, Pisces, is that second Nine of Swords I was talking about. So the Nine of Swords in reverse came out again. So anytime that happens, it's really a sign from the universe, right? To release, let go, and have mental clarity. Beautiful. That's how you want to see this card, okay? So when this also, the Nine of Swords, is confirming the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, this is basically telling us that perhaps at some point, Pisces, the reason why you felt in the first week of May or even the first weekend of May upcoming here, you felt that stagnant energy, you didn't feel like things were turning in your favor, could be because in the recent past you had a lot of anxiety, worry, overthinking, depression, exhaustion, staying up late at night. So of course, when you don't take care of yourself, it's hard to manifest and move forward. So of course, the Wheel of Fortune would be in the reverse, okay? So it's just like a little warning, but we know, like I said before, Pisces, you have so much clearing, purifying, letting go, mental clarity coming in. You have 3 cards here in the reverse with swords. That's so much mental clarity here and letting go and releasing. It's so beautiful. All right. Now also, I want to show you that you have another card that repeated actually as well. You have 2 repeating cards. So 2 repeating messages in this reading for you. So my spirit guides told me to talk about what was on the top and the bottom of your deck for the ancestral path, the main 6 cards, okay? So what was on the top was the Princess of Swords upright, and what was on the bottom was the Magician upright, okay? That's your second Magician, okay? The first Magician was on the bottom of this deck, the Llewellyn deck, and this was on the bottom of the other deck. So they're in the same placement, okay? Same card, same position, everything. So that's a double message of being able to manifest, create whatever you want, whatever your abundance is, whatever you want to create in your life, and being confident and having all the tools that you need. So really nice, and it's cool to see the cards side by side with the different illustrations, how the artist depict, the same themes here. But it's really beautiful. So another thing I want to say real quickly before we end here is with this Princess of Swords, well, let me go back. Okay, so since this is on the top and the bottom, right, just like before, the top and the bottom, this is past energy, recent past energy this still may be currently lingering around for you, Pisces. Okay, so there's mental clarity even in your past. Okay, you had it before, maybe lost it briefly again during the second week of May, but then you're going to get it again. Okay, because this shows enlightenment, right? The sun, okay, and she's praying with her hands here and asking for answers, and she's going to get them. Now, this could have something to do with some astrology because this card came out in like 2 or 3 of the other readings as well. So I'm not an astrologer, but always pay attention to the daily planets and what they're doing and how they change and all of that. But also the other thing I wanted to say about the Princess of Swords upright is, and with any upright sword, right, is that the sword, right, you always think of as a weapon first, because you usually see it with a samurai, right? Or, with a knight or whatever. But the sword is also a tool, okay? You can use it to cut wood or bamboo or like whatever, watermelons, whatever you're doing, okay? And so this is really talking about the mind, right? Because the sword represents the mind. So the mind can be a weapon here, like when it is 10 of Swords and it's freaking you out and giving you anxiety, worry, depression, overthinking, staying late up at night, or it can be a tool, okay? So that's really something to think about, and I forgot to say that in one of the other readings here, but this card just keeps coming out, so it could have something to do with the astrology going on. I think, hold on, let me check, y'all, real quick. I saved, yes, right on the bell there. I saved something here about what was going on with Jupiter and Gemini. Planets, Jupiter and Gemini. Hold on, let me find it here. Oh my gosh, I have so many pictures. Where did it go? Okay, sorry, found it. So, let's see. Okay, so today we only have 30 minutes left of the day here where I'm at, May 3rd. Mercury's in Gemini, so communication flows better. May 5th is a turning point of creativity, and this is for everyone, okay? I should start doing this in the beginning. I don't know why. Now I'm thinking about it. May 8th, Venus goes into Gemini, focus on friendships. May 11th is the Taurus new moon, retreat and self-care. May 13th, Jupiter goes into Pisces. It's a huge energy shift that brings spiritual growth, heightened intuition and creativity. And then since this reading goes to the 16th, I will stop there, and you can find out some of the other stuff later as we get closer. Okay, but this really, all of this Venus and Gemini, the Taurus new moon, and the Jupiter and Pisces could really be energy of the Princess of Swords, okay? Having the mental clarity, focusing on friendships, retreat, right? She's retreating. She has to go somewhere quiet to pray and reflect and get that enlightenment. And that's definitely Jupiter and Pisces too, intuition, creativity. All right. Yes, Pisces, we're almost done here. Let's get your oracle cards real quick before you go. So your first oracle card is the Seagull, and it says, now is the time for deep emotional healing. Yeah, we know that, right? With all this clearing, purifying, letting go, mental clarity. Oh my gosh, we know this, right, Pisces? All right, beautiful. And your second oracle card, I've been pulling some love cards, whether it's romantic or platonic or family, whatever. It says, new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. All right, so that may be a message for some of you guys. Even if it's not romantic feelings, you could meet a new person or friend or a deeper level of relationship with a work partnership or family, etc. All right. Very nice. And your last oracle card here, Pisces, is the child of the cosmos. And this woman here is opening up her arms to the universe and the stars. And it says, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. That's so beautiful. Okay, so that could also be a message for some of you guys during this time period. All right, and this I feel like goes with the magician, the two magicians that you got. I mean, that's crazy, right? Let me put these all together real quick so you can see, right? All the intelligence you need lies within you, and you can use it to create and manifest your reality. All right? So those are the messages that I have for you at this time, Pisces. I am going to put up a photo if you're interested at any point to look at the photo later. So if you want to do that, you can follow the instructions in the description box below. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel. If you want to subscribe, it's free. You can just click on the bottom right bell icon and make sure that's active in blue. And yeah, I think that's it. So thank you guys so much. I hope you take care until next time. If you're sticking around, I'm going to do a little break here, and then I will come back last but not least with Aries. All right, see you guys later. Bye.